What is virtual DOM in React.js? In React.js, the virtual DOM, document object model, is a concept and technique used for optimizing the performance of user interfaces. It is an abstraction of the actual browser DOM and is maintained by React. The DOM is a tree-like structure that represents the HTML elements of a web page. When a web page is rendered, the browser constructs the DOM based on the HTML markup. Manipulating the DOM directly can be slow and inefficient, especially when dealing with complex and dynamic user interfaces. The virtual DOM in React is a lightweight copy of the actual DOM. React components are defined using a declarative syntax, and when the state or props of a component change, React creates a new virtual DOM representation of the component and compares it with the previous one. React performs a process called reconciliation, where it calculates the differences between the new virtual DOM and the previous one. It identifies which parts of the actual DOM need to be updated and applies only those specific changes, instead of updating the entire DOM tree. Reconciliation. The reconciliation process involves comparing the new virtual DOM representation of a component with its previous representation. React analyzes the differences between the two representations and calculates the minimum number of DOM mutations required to synchronize the actual DOM with the new state or props. React uses a diffing algorithm during reconciliation to efficiently compute the updates. This algorithm applies a set of heuristics to optimize the process and minimize the number of changes needed. It performs a tree diffing strategy, comparing the new and old virtual DOM trees node by node, looking for differences. When comparing nodes, React checks for three different scenarios. 1. If the node type is different, React completely unmounts the old node and replaces it with the new one. 2. If the node type is the same but the props or attributes have changed, React updates only the modified props or attributes in the actual DOM. 3. If the node type and props are the same, React recursively applies reconciliation to the children of the node. By using this reconciliation process, React efficiently updates the DOM with the minimum possible changes. It avoids unnecessary re-renders and updates only the specific components and elements that have changed. Reconciliation is a key feature of React that contributes to its performance and efficiency. It helps in building responsive user interfaces by minimizing the overhead of DOM updates, resulting in faster rendering and improved user experience. This approach improves performance because updating the actual DOM is an expensive operation while updating the virtual DOM and computing the differences is relatively faster. React minimizes the number of updates to the actual DOM, making the UI rendering process more efficient. By using the virtual DOM, React provides a simpler programming model for building interactive user interfaces and achieves better performance by optimizing DOM updates. It is one of the key reasons why React has become popular for building scalable and responsive web applications.